Today your learning objective for maths is to find fractions of amounts. This is week 2, day 4, and it's also going to be for day 5 as well. So on day 5, on Friday's home learning planning, you will see that it says to watch a video. There is not another video. It's the same video because we're just doing the same thing for 2 days. So you don't need to watch another video on Friday. You can either watch this video again or just get straight on with the work on Friday. So when I'm finding a fraction of an amount, I can use the bar model to help me. So this is something we're going to encourage you to draw out in your books if you think you need to. So if I'm using the bar model, I know that in total, the whole thing is going to be 12. Now my 12 is split into 6 pieces. So I know that if I divide 12 by 6, I am going to have 2 in each of those pieces. So if I wanted to find out 1/6 of 12, that would give me an answer of 2. But the question asks me to find 2/6. Therefore I know that I need 2 of these bars because 2 have been coloured in, 2/6. So therefore 2/6 of 12, and 2, and I've got 2 again, equals 4. So 1/6 was 2, but the question asked me for 2/6 of 12, which is going to be 4. My next question asked me for 5/8 of 72. So I know that my bar is going to have my bar's not very even, but I'm sure if you're going to draw yours, you can use the lines in your book and a ruler to help you. But I don't own a ruler. So I know that each of my bars, my bar is split into 8 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I know that my whole bar is worth 72. Now using my times tables, I'm thinking in my head, what is 72 divided by 8? Now I know that is 9. So in each of my bars, my section, I'm going to have 9. Because 9 times 8 is 72. The question asked me for 5/8. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these bars, how much the question's asking me. Therefore, it is 5 times 9, which is 45. So 5/8 of 72 equals 45. Now if I wanted a really easy way to do that, I'm going to go the same question again to show you how to work it out. 5/8 of 72. I need to make sure I divide by the denominator and multiply by the numerator. So it's going to be 72 divide by the numerator, multiply by the numerator. So it's 72 divided by 8, which gives me 9. Now I times that by 5. It's going to be 9 times by 5 equals 45. Excuse me. So 5/8 of 72 equals 45. We need to remember that we need to divide by the denominator, and that's the first thing. The second thing we need to do is multiply by the numerator. I want you to now pause this video and have a go at some of these questions on your own, and then we're going to go through them. Okay, so now that you've had a chance to have a go, I thought I would walk you through how I would do each one. So if you're choosing to do the bar model, that's absolutely fine. So 48, and there's 8 parts. So I drew a bar with 8 parts, and I thought to myself, using magic maths, how many times do I know that 8 goes into 48? Now I knew that 6 times 8 was 48, therefore I knew that in each section of my 8 bars I was going to have 6. Now the question asked me for 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those bars. My whole bar is 48, but the question asked me for only 7 of those bars. So now I need to work out what 7 times 6 was going to be, and that is 42. Therefore 7/8 of 48 is 42. If you chose the other way, you could have done 48 divided by the denominator, which gives me 6, and then you could have done 6 times by the numerator second, times by 7, which gives me 42. Now some of you might have been looking when I was doing that top question at my grid for my blue question. I made a bit of a silly error. I accidentally put 12 into my grid. However, those of you that had noticed will realise that the total bar is 120. It's split into 12 pieces. Therefore, in my bar, it's going to be 10 in each bar, because I know that 10 times 12 is 120. Now the question asks me for 9 of those, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it wants those. Therefore I do 9 times 10, which gives me 90. So therefore my answer is 90. If you do the other way, you can do 120 divide by the denominator, so it's divided by 12, gives me 10, and then you could have done 10 times by the numerator, gives me 9, so it's 90. My last question, 6/9 of 63. So my bar is split into 9 pieces, so I know that my total bar was worth 63. Therefore, I know that in each of those bars, again, 63, and I divided by 9, I know that 9 times by 7 is 63. So each piece is going to be 7. Now this question asks me for 6 of those pieces. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It wants that many pieces of our bar. So it's going to be 6 times by 7 equals 42. So 6/9 of 63 equals 42. If you do the other way, you can do 63 divided by 9, divide by the denominator, gives me 7, times by the numerator, 7 times by 6 equals 42. I hope you found that helpful. Remember that this video is for today, which is Thursday, and for Friday, so it's for day 4 and day 5. So hopefully you understand that now. If you're not quite sure, have a go at drawing it out in your books and doing a few practice ones before you attempt today's challenge. Good luck!